Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie and this is Unity Consciousness. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'd like to welcome our new subscribers and thank those of you who are joining me today for this week's energy update. Let's jump right in. I do have a quick note though before we begin. As you noticed, I'm a day late. I got called by a friend last week who had experienced a sudden loss. So we needed to take care of some things. I went out of town for the long weekend, got home yesterday, and I was just exhausted, which you deserve more, as do I. So it was a little time for a little bit of self-care. Anyway, let's jump right in. So we've got some pretty significant energy rolling with us again this week. Not a lot going on in number, but there's some pretty powerful energy. So Pluto is the star of the game this week, which if you are familiar with Pluto, there are dynamics with Pluto that can make things very challenging very quickly. Today, the Sun in Taurus, which just recently entered Taurus, of course, is now squaring Pluto. The Sun in Taurus really likes things simple. They like their security. Earth sign, so stability, material possessions, but they don't gather possessions to show their wealth. They just need to they take pride in their possessions, okay? Now, when that Sun is squaring Pluto, that means that there's power struggles, power dynamics, some type of a barrier to that security that you're trying to get or have. And that with Pluto there, it creates intensity really, really quick. I would like to say that this is fleeting energy, but it's not. Unfortunately, tomorrow, the 23rd, we have a full moon in Scorpio. And this, because it's a Scorpio full moon, it's ruled by Pluto. So whatever Pluto is doing is going to be magnified. And at the time of this full moon, Pluto is going to be squaring the Sun and the Moon at that time. So right now, Pluto squaring the Sun. The Moon right now is in Libra, moving along, and it's going to move into Scorpio. And as soon as it hits, well, not as soon of, when it hits 4 degrees in 18 minutes, boom. So we will be experiencing, this is a full moon. Full moons, let's talk about full moons. Secrets being exposed. This is a full moon in Scorpio, meaning the moon's in Scorpio, sun's in Taurus. And Pluto, again, is squaring both of those. Let's talk about the Taurus side of things. This is the financial axis. Taurus is wealth and stability, material goods, possessions, simple things, tried and true. At the other side of that, you've got Scorpio, which is, secrets, big money investments, transformation, shared resources. So you've got resources over here, but shared resources on the Scorpio side, change and disillusion, the breakdown, right? Taurus is building it up, Scorpio's breaking it down. So that's the axis that we're working with here. We've got Scorpio, which is fixed water. So the fixity, because we've got Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius, we have a fixed square, a fixed T square, which intensifies the intensity of, or the power struggles within that axis that I just described. Now, what I like about this, there's a shining star here, and that's Neptune. So Neptune happens to be sextiling Pluto, and Neptune is sextiling the Uranus-Jupiter connection. So to me, the answer to a lot of this frustration can be dialing into your intuition, because Scorpio is very much into intuitive as well. It's secrets, things under the surface, right? Digging deep. So let's use this for creative purposes. Neptune, sextiling, Pluto and Jupiter, Uranus, Use your intuition for sure, but if you find yourself just overwhelmed with this, the struggles, with the crisis point that happens to be Pluto, squaring both the sun and the moon, create something. Create something. Neptune is asking us to be creative with this, and Scorpio is all about being creative. So I think that's going to give us, it's going to give us a little bit of a benefit there. So if you have an outlet, definitely create. I really think that that's a really good use of this energy. Now, at the same time, Mercury, which is slowing right down this week because it's gonna go direct. Mercury does go direct on the 25th. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Mercury is still conjunct the North Node, right? They're not going to conjunct exact again. However, Mercury is conjunct the North Node, so it's helping us understand the I am, the essence of who we are inherently and what we need to do to reach our greatest good. That's North Node. Now, given that this is a full moon, I'm going to go as far as to say that you may realize you need to let something go because it is a full moon. Things that were begun at the time of the new moon, which was on November 1st of last year, they're closing out. We need to let something go. Something's come to fruition. Time to let it go. Okay, again on that axis. So that sun's light is exposing secrets and revelations in Scorpio's full moon. Just keep that in mind. Then, as I mentioned, on the 25th this week, we have Mercury is going to go direct in the sign of Aries. This Mercury retrograde season has been so intense. It's just been so intense. I'm excited for Mercury to go direct. I'm excited for the insight that that's going to bring. Comes fully out of shadow on the 13th of May. But certainly when Mercury goes direct, you know, the sign contracts, you get your technology, purchase your technology, all of those isms that we try to hold off on during retrograde season, by all means you can move forward. If it can wait till the 13th of May, absolutely do that because you may be getting more insight. We've got one more connection between Mercury, which will be direct, and Chiron, and I think that's going to be exciting. So you might want to wait for that to occur, but nonetheless, I think that you could move forward after we get Mercury going direct. That's all I have for us this week. Also, that full moon, it's going to affect my fixed signs 0 to 8 degrees, and that is going to be Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, Aquarius, 0, 8 degrees intensity for sure. I decided to use the Animal Spirit deck this week. I just decided we would pull the card from there, and the card that jumped out is the Fox. Let's see what the Fox has to say. Smart, strong partner or mate, and a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Oh, I like that. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious teacher, and monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity, and to bring it into balance, partnership and connection. I like that. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, please do click the like button. If you want to know when videos are being dropped, click the subscribe button. And comments or suggestions. I love your comments. If you have any comments or suggestions, please post them in the comment section below. You know, I love to read them. I hope you have a fabulous week. I hope it's not too intense. Yeah, we're almost done with this month. Have a fabulous week. Namaste.